my name's Spencer Stanley. In today's video, I'm gonna be talking about the Rode VideoMic NTG, why I bought this mic, what I think about it, some of the features and specifications, and if I recommend it. So I purchased this mic last year as I was looking for a replacement for my Rode VideoMicro. I wanted something more professional, but didn't have XLR inputs, as a lot of the run and gun stuff I was doing, it didn't really require specific boomed audio or anything like that. So I would use lav mics like I'm using right now, because I'm not using this. And then those work pretty good, as well as scratch audio from the Rode VideoMicro or any like gimbal work that I needed. I'd use the Rode VideoMicro. But I wanted to bridge the gap with a shotgun microphone that was professional, but very easy to use and plug directly into my camera, which is a mirrorless camera that doesn't have any XLR inputs. A lot of video creators today aren't really using cinema cameras because they're really expensive. To get XLR inputs into them, you have to record into an external preamp recorder, such as like a Zoom or some type of audio interface. A lot of the time, that's just a lot of work. So the nice thing about this is it just uses a regular, I think, TRS and TRRS, or I'll put it up on the screen, I forget. But basically, so you can plug this directly into your mirrorless camera to record audio. You could also plug this into a smartphone if you want, because it's TRRS compatible. So if you have an adapter on your iPhone, you could actually use this mic, which is pretty handy if you needed it in a pinch to use as like an external recorder or something like that. This mic's quite comparable to the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, and I was looking at that mic as kind of a scratch mic. There was some features in this, and the look, the build quality, the entire feel of this that I really did appreciate, so I went with this over that. I think this actually sounds better than the Rode VideoMic Pro. It's fully metal built, and the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus, whatever, is not. It's mostly plastic parts. The audio quality that comes out of this is quite better. I think that's because of new technology that Rode has implemented into this microphone. I'm pretty sure from the research I've done that it's very similar to the Rode NTG5. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's a great little microphone. Also, by the way, if you've made it this far, you might as well at this point subscribe to the channel, because I'm gonna be putting out a lot more content like this, reviews, tutorials, and just life in general. I'm trying to post a video every Monday at 10 a.m. So we'll see if I stick to that. That's 52 videos this year. So far I'm on track, even though the last video was a little late. This microphone's priced at $249 USD and $359 Canadian. I did a quick conversion on that, and with the Canadian dollar right now, it's actually just cheaper to buy it in the US. It is clearly a shotgun microphone, and it has a super cardioid pickup pattern. Basically what that means is that this microphone is gonna take sound directionally right from the microphone. So you wanna place this microphone in the position of the sounds coming from. Now this is really good because you won't get as much background noise behind where the microphone is pointing, if that's something that you're looking for. One thing that I really like about this microphone that it comes with compared to some of the other microphones is it comes with this really nice Rycote shock mount. Now this mount is designed specifically for this microphone, so it holds it really well, and from my experience, it absorbs most of the movement from the mic. Now I used the Rode VideoMic Micro before, and that mic, like I found that I would pick up a lot of jitters from it because the Rycote shock mount kind of faded over time and it stopped working as well as it did at the beginning. One of the cool things about this particular mount is that you can move the position on the cold shoe mount forward and backward on the mount to get the microphone closer to your mouth or away from the eyepiece on your camera when you're trying to look through the EVF. Now I usually try and have it like this, as close to my mouth when I'm vlogging or something like that as possible. And the other nice thing is it's got like this dual tensioner, which is a little finicky to use, but you put it on, you tighten it, and then you can move it with the whole same mechanism. It also has this little cable management system, which I've honestly never used. It's nice that they included it, but it doesn't work amazingly in my experience. Now, one of the things that I really like about this microphone is that it actually has a built-in battery. Now, the battery life is decent. It usually lasts me a full day of filming, depending on what I'm doing. It's never died on me during a shoot. I know this has a worse battery life than the Rode VideoMic Pro Plus. That one has an extraordinary battery life. Honestly, this works for my situation. I just plug it into my charging station overnight and it's fine. The one nice thing about that USB-C port is that you could plug this mic directly into your computer and use this as a USB mic. So if you're streaming, if you're doing voiceover, a bunch of different things, and you could actually monitor the audio through the headphone microphone jack right here. It's crazy the things that they thought of and the features they put into this microphone, and that's one of the reasons that I picked it. Now, it also has some pretty cool features like a 75 and 150 high pass filter. It also has a high frequency shelf boost to basically mitigate the muffle that comes from using the included windscreen. Now this microphone has a lot of other cool features, such as a red light to show when you're peaking. So you could just monitor the microphone directly to see if you're peaking instead of looking at your camera if you need to. It also has a -20 dB function. So if you want to record really low noises, and it has a safety track option, which is unbelievable. Now, I haven't really used this that much, and I really should, but what this feature does is it splits the left and the right channel, and it makes the left channel the normal audio gain that you would input into this, and then the right audio channel is a -20 signal, so that if you peak or clip in any points because of a loud noise, you could just use the right audio channel and then EQ and boost that a little bit to use that signal instead, just so you have a safety redundancy feature in the mic. The microphone features a variable gain knob, which is really cool, and just the feel of it, the whole overall build quality of this microphone really was what stood out to me when purchasing it. And like I said before, you could use this with a smartphone if need be. So I just wanted to make a quick video showing you why I purchased this microphone and why I like to use it for my video projects and for audio. It's just a very seamless, easy to use microphone that you don't need to have too much knowledge or to spend too much money on, really. It's not cheap, but to get something similar is a lot more expensive from an XLR option. I also just love recording audio straight into my camera, so I don't have to deal with syncing XLR inputs in post from an audio recorder such as a Zoom. I think in the future, I'm going to start doing that just for redundancy, because then you could laugh somebody up and boom this over top. I think it's a really good YouTube microphone specifically, or for content creators. I think that's what they really aim this towards, is to create a high quality product that gives you a really good sound, but also has a lot of features that are easy to use for the mass majority of people. If you're interested, I'll leave an affiliate link to this below. Obviously, I'm not sponsored or anything by Rode. It'd be cool if I was, Rode, if you're listening. But yeah, no, it's just a great mic, so there you go. I'd like to hear what your thoughts on this microphone are below, and what microphone you're using right now for whatever audio that you're doing. It's probably multiple, but I'd be interested to hear it. So we'll see you in the next one. Peace.